What's up, guys? Harry here, known as Trade Sharp, and today I'm bringing you this quick video. I just got busy this morning. Sorry it's late. I know things are dumping a bit, but don't be worried. I'm here to save you all. I hope my voice sounds nice and sexy today because I'm using a nice Rode mic. How good is that, guys? So you can enjoy my complexity of my accent. So, with that said, let's get right into the charts. Looking at the charts here, we having the weekly close today, which is coming in at 15 hours. CMEs did close the weekly above the topside Schrodinger band, which is good start because I mean CMEs is a very strong chart. But let's look at spot price. So looking at spot price, we might just close below, and if we do close below, then this is actually a very worrying sign. The topside Schrodinger band is coming in at 35 100 and 30. Well, it keeps shifting, but let's say 35.2, let's just call it 35.2. So we need to close above 35.2. If we don't close above 35.2, now we do have 15 hours, that's a long trading day left. If we don't close above this is definitely very worrying because we haven't seen that trend for a very long time since this point here, 19,000. So that would put me into the bias that we would have a greater correction. But don't worry about that because that hasn't happened yet, guys. We are still trending above, and let's go look at the lower time frames. Let's see what the hell is going on. Why is all of this dumping? Why are my coins dumping? Why is Bitcoin dumping? Where are my gains? Where's my 5 million? Where's my camel? That's the thing. We want to buy camels, right? Lamborghinis and camels because I'm in Dubai, guys. So also, I know who will be buying me a camel. There's someone in the group, so make sure you check out the group Telegram, and we can chat about camels. And okay, let's leave that inside joke. Looking at spot price here, yesterday I was speaking about this level, simple price action. I was looking for a correction. People can call this a head and shoulders. I think this would classify as a head and shoulders just based on the neckline. You can see boom, 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 and let's take the projected move, and has it hit that move yet? Take it from the neckline. It's implying a price down to 33.8. I don't think that really will. We are getting a bounce right at this previous wick here. Nice bounce, to be honest. But just looking at some price action, let's go look. We did close along here. We did close below here on the 1 hour. Yesterday I was saying be careful, but you can see we actually did close above. That's why we continued up, but we didn't manage to close above this area, so that means price would not continue up, and this is simple price action. Looking at this area here, since we did close below, obviously that drives our first targets toward this point here, which has happened. Second targets towards this point here, and you can see we are very close, and I would consider that actually to the second target, to be honest. Not everything has to be to the T, but let's see. Momentum now is full nosediving coming into the oversold zone. Let's go see the 4 hour structure. Looking at the 4 hour, yes, we are, if we do close the 4 hour here, then I would look for some lower prices, especially if we break this. I would look for us to come and test here. If we do break this, then I do look for 32,000 to be hit. But let's look at momentum. Let's look at momentum. This is also nosediving. Let's look at some higher time frames like the daily. Daily is still fine as long as we're above 34,000 on a daily closure. A 3 day, this is more looking like a backfill of this, which is very normal to see on. Here's a very, very clear example. Here you can see we had this candle and we have a backfill. Same shit here, right? We have this and then the backfill. So it's basically just printing the same thing here, and that could imply a price down to 34,000. Now, the weekly is really holding a lot of weight, but normally at a backfill we see a nice bounce and then that continues up. I want to bring out on the daily. Let's have a look where the 50, let's look at the daily 21, because the daily 21 last time caught this dip. Let's go into settings quickly. I should have set this up. SMA inputs. SMA 1 is the 20. It will be a horrible color, but that's fine. Look where the 20 is coming in, right around here, right? It's coming in at 34,500. So what a general play that could happen is we can get a wick like this below the 21, a bit lower. Maybe we come, just something like this, and then we continue up. And this would be a simple 21 moving average play, which we can see in the past is definitely very, very, very good support. So I'm definitely not worried. And look how, we've basically said what we're basically doing what I just said. Look, we've done the wick and now we're getting bought back up. So I definitely see this as support, and the weekly will hold, the greater thing for the longer time frames. But I do think that, we might continue up. This is, maybe a good buying opportunity, to be honest, at the moment. What's Ethereum doing? Bit high. That got bought up quicker than I wanted. That was your buying opportunity there, 150. Ah, man. Anyways, let's leave that. Let's actually go back on to the daily and remember that thing we were looking at. Let's see if that's finally come there. Well, yes, it has. This is great, right? I mean, if you look at this here, we are hitting that trend line, and that implies, this is lining up beautifully, because look, if we do get the bounce off here, which has called from, the bounce in December, the bounce in September, if we do get the bounce from there, look where it needs to cross up. 35,600, and if we do get that cross up to that 35,600, then that means we also close the weekly. So I'll leave us with that. I think that's pretty clear of what is going on at the moment. Let's just look a quick look at Ethereum on the lower time frames. Ethereum will follow Bitcoin, of course, but Ethereum is actually being performing better than Bitcoin at the moment. We're still holding this really strong trend line. Every time we hit this trend line is great buying opportunities. Let's go and see on the 1 hour, what are we doing? So we came down here, simple price action. This is just price action, guys. I can't stress how important price action is. Look, you break below this. Let's go on the 4 hour. This will be even more clear. Actually, no, the 1 hour got this nicely. You break below your last level of resistance. You close below. Where does it take the next price? To your next level of support. You forget, you take the most recent. Look at this, clear. This is clear, boom, bounce. So I'm looking for this probably to get a nice bounce. Maybe this gets sold into a little bit and we get one more chance down here around this area. But as long as we're above, this higher low structure, which is very constructive here. So your last low would come in on the 1 hour at one. Let's take the 4 hour because that will play a lot more weight. So yeah, coming in at 1,131. If we remain above there, I am still bullish. With that being said, I'll leave you with that. Remember, guys, take care, trade sharp. Love you all, and peace.